I suppose the ego side of things just sort of made me want to be bigger, better, stronger, and you know, that's just how it was at the time. I've always said that, but I would do them. I thought they're that available these days, why not give them a shot?
Even though you just train at what you call a regular gym,
yeah,
do you see a lot of people there taking steroids?
Well, these days I think everyone down the gym has either tried or on steroids. It's just what people do nowadays. A lot of people don't have a clue and they still do them, and that's the sort of thing I personally don't like a lot. I think it just ruins the name for it, I suppose. People bad mouth them a lot, but they've not got evidence to back it up, I suppose. Massive strength gains. It was actually unbelievable. Even from training naturally to having a decent amount of strength for what I thought was decent at the time for sort of a natural trainer. Seriously, it's actually unbelievable. You certainly know that you've taken something.
And would you say that generally you've kept most of your gains that you got from taking steroids?
It depends. Like I said, the first time I did steroids, I did lose most of my gains. Now that's natural. I think most people who do it for the first time, they do a full cycle. They expect to be that big forever, and they will shrink down probably to what they were before, hence doing another cycle. But you sort of gain sort of resistance to losing it, and it is completely dependent on what you take as well and how long you're going to cycle for.
Why do you think men nowadays feel the need to be muscular?
I think there is a lot of pressure, especially on young men, to look perhaps like their idols, like sportsmen or film stars. So they feel perhaps they're aspiring to be someone that they're not in their normal life.
Do you think that women in general are attracted to muscly men?
Yeah, without a doubt. I'd say it's one of the main attributes that they're looking at man, these days anyway.
Amongst me and my friends, I would say that overly muscly men is probably a turn off. A man that looks nice, great, but not overly muscly, no.
In the younger age, I'm sure a lady, a girl would look at her, you know, she would sooner have a muscular chap than a skinny chap, or the other way, an obese one. No, I honestly believe if it was 90% it was good looking and intelligent fella, she'd have a second look, yeah.
The shape and size of men's physiques has changed over time. Have you noticed this?
Yes. Probably mostly through television. So you say adverts, people advertising, shaving, etc. body, whatever, body talks and this, but they're always macho men that are showing these off. You know, I don't think you'd give it a second look if it was some young skinny lad doing it, you know, putting aftershave on and...
I like a man that takes a bit of pride in their appearance and that is toned and looks after themselves, so they're not overweight, but I'm not a fan of the muscly look.
What would you say if your boyfriend came home and said he was going to start a course of steroids in order to get more muscle?
I think I would be very upset actually. I'd be very concerned as to why he thought he needed to use steroids. I know most guys like going to the gym, but I think that is a satisfactory level of you know, muscle, your appearance once you've been to the gym and you've got toned. I don't think there's any need for you using steroids, so I'd have to have a serious word with him because I'd be very concerned.
Your ego goes sky high, your balls go shrink low.